And welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And are stepping in today for Linda Davis is Candace Cook. And Candace, today we have Tara, Tater, and Tanner? Toby. Okay, I knew there was the three T's, triple T's today. So exactly. But I tell you what, you got, is that Tater you have right now? Toby. Tater is the one that was really giving us putting a show on for us before we went on air here today. But
a little identification things on them, because without that we would not be able to tell them apart.
But okay, of course we have a litter here you want to fill us in about.
Yeah, it's kitten season. And here we go. People are finding kittens, often abandoned ones, all over the place. And so we have a mama kitten and a mama cat and 4 kittens that are being fostered, and then another little tiny one that we're hoping that mommy will take care of in a foster home. These 3 little guys, they're going to be ready to be adopted here in another week. And they're feisty, and they're adorable, and they're curious, and they're beautiful, and they're part Siamese. This one's Toby. We've got, here, you guys want to come out and see what's going on? This one is Tater, 2 little boys and 1 little girl. And their sister was more Siamese looking, and she got adopted already, and she's gone because there were 4 of them. I wanted to say that this is kitten season, and people are finding abandoned kittens. And if we have some foster homes, and we don't have a lot, and they usually fill up really quickly. And if people find kittens and they are willing to try to have them survive, then the best thing they can do is either go online and find information about how to take care of the kittens, or even contact us either by email or when we're open, and someone will help them with knowing what to do. Newborn kittens need not cow's milk, but KMR. It's called kitten milk replacement. You can get it at Rural King. I think even Walmart carries it. It's a special kind of milk that is for little kittens or little dogs or little rabbits, any of those kinds of animals. And there's a very specific way you have to take care of newborn kittens if they're not weaned yet. They need to eat every 2 or 3 hours, and they need to be helped to eliminate with a little warm water on a cotton ball. That's what the mommy will do. The mommy would lick them to stimulate the...
I think Tater or Tara here is getting a little lonely down in the basket. Let's see if we should get her out too.
So at any rate, we can talk you through the steps, or you can find it online, but it isn't as straightforward as you would think. You just give them some milk and they're okay. If a kitten has their ears flat down, then they're usually less than 2 weeks old, and not usually, they are less than 2 weeks old. And then of course, if their eyes aren't open, that'll tell you how young they are. And survival rates are not great for kittens that young, but we have done it. I myself have a huge, not fat, but big Maine Coon cat that we nursed when he was less than a week old, and some of them do survive and really thrive. And so people should let us know if they're having trouble, if they find a little kitten. Sometimes we can take them depending on whether or not we have a foster home open, but often we need to ask other people, the people that find them, to try to take care of them and see if they can survive.
Okay. And of course, like I said, it's obviously you call it kitten season and so forth. Does that bring in a huge litter for the most part? A lot of cases like this.
We often get very full during this period of time, and we often have to tell people we don't have any more room. Our foster parents are totally loaded up. So that's why I thought, if people find a little abandoned kitten, if they can try to take care of it themselves, we would definitely help them with all the steps to try to do that. And then once they're weaned, of course, they're a lot easier, and they're awful cute. They're awful cute.
I'll let you go ahead. Maybe I think you have a little trouble with them. Maybe we can get them back in their basket. Well, we lost one at her. We'll keep an eye on her. One's down, but we'll get a hold of her. But let them kind of run around a little bit since we're in a closed area. But speaking of which, that gives you an opportunity to speak about some programs that we have coming up.
Yeah, well, we have our Adopt-a-thon. That's coming up really quickly. May 31st is our first day. That's a Friday. We're open extended hours during the Adopt-a-thon. So that's 5 to 7, and then on Saturday, open 11 to 3. And then on that Sunday, which would be June 2nd, we're having a big event at the Pet Sense. So we want everybody to come out to Pet Sense on Sunday, June 2nd. We've got the golf scramble coming up, and that's June 23rd. And I know, Linda, next week we'll talk more about that as it gets closer. there's a lot of details of that.
Yeah, of course, she touched upon that last week already, and we'll continue to do so until the 23rd and leading up to at least the deadline for registration. So information on the Adopt-a-thon, the Golf Scramble, these 3 beautiful kittens, and all the other animals available for adoption here at the Dubois County Humane Society is available on their website at duboiscountyhumane.org, petfinder.com. You can call them here at 482-7387 during their adoption hours, which are tomorrow from 4:30 till 6:30, Saturdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m., and we're losing one again there too. So, and of course, we're also available on Facebook, and these programs, we might add, are also now available on our Facebook page and on YouTube and so forth too. So people can also, if you miss this program or if you have any information, want to see what we're talking about again, connect to YouTube and check us out on WJTS TV. So thanks a lot for joining us and sitting in for Linda this week, Candace. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back with weather.